This is so perfect. This is just yes. Huh? Haha, there's no need to introduce myself. I'm just a policeman with the Prefectural Police Headquarters. What perfect timing. I mean, I can only laugh. So I can laugh, right? I wasn't sure. Oh, Doc, I can't understand why Oishi and this lady are laughing. What are you doing here together? Well, you know. Remember that ticket? I didn't see the no left turn sign because of that tree branch. And there's a motorcycle policeman waiting right at the exit, and I didn't think that was fair. Saburo-san said I should complain, so that's why he came along today. Sabu. Ah, roadside trees are City Hall's jurisdiction. We get people who say things like that quite a lot, but it's hard to explain. I didn't like the fact that a policeman was waiting at the exit, so I'm here to complain. I understand. I'll talk to City Hall and the traffic section. So do you think you can settle this peacefully for today? If you say so. We'll leave quietly today. When Otaka realizes they are Wishi's guests, he fixes his tie and speaks up. But you have to pay for your traffic ticket. It's the law. You sure are annoying, aren't you? He is, isn't he? Sometimes he can be funny, though. I'm in the middle of an important conversation with Uishi-san. When you're done, please get going. Have a nice day, madam. Grab. You have a nice day too, sir. Grab. The two grab Otaka's shoulders from behind. The lady grabs his right shoulder, and the elderly man grabs his left shoulder. Hey, you. I have two things I detest in this world. Do you know what they are? Ha? Huh? One is shiitake mushrooms. I just don't like them. Never have since I was born. I don't like to eat them, and I don't like their broth either. The second one is lies. I don't like to use them, and I don't like people using them with me. How can I step back after being ridiculed like this? I am the demon princess of Shishibone, Sonozaki Akane. I never back off when someone tries to fight with me. Don't say that. You're a member of the Sonozaki family. If you say a citizen instead of demon princess, that would be perfect. Huh? Huh? Hmm? The policeman, the people in the lobby, and Otaka's colleagues don't know what's going on. Otaka, you done fucked up. Let me introduce them to you. This is Sonozaki Akane-san. She is the vice president of the Shishibone City Women's Kendo Club. And this is Sonozaki Saburo-san, the man you said you were fucking good friends with, Otaka. He's an honorary director of the Prefectural Kendo League. Oh, excuse me, I should mention his title. This is Shishibone's 2nd District Representative, Sonozaki-sensei. What? Well, you're here to give Otaka-kun, who is an instructor for the Prefectural Police Kendo Club, a lesson, right? Thank you for coming. Here, please take them to the dojo. Eh? Ah? Representative? You done fucked up, Otaka-kun? Hey, didn't you say we were close? We'll have lots of fun together today. I'm so psyched. Two are still grabbing his shoulders and laugh menacingly. Meaningfully, Otaka laughs too. We'll be right back with Mohigurashi. Oh, that was excellent. That was fantastic. Oh my god. It could have been any better. Oh. Rogus. Are you sure? Did you really confirm that the Queen Carrier was at home yesterday? What do you mean by confirm? I just went by because I heard she caught a cold. So how could they have found her corpse? That's just impossible. That's right. That's impossible. But unless it's confirmed, some people may misunderstand. Who would misunderstand what? I mean, the whole village would be a mess if they found Fururika is dead. This is the first time that Irei is sure that Takano is lying. He doesn't even need to wait to hear from Tomitaki. Takano's objective is the emergency manual. Its premise is about to be destroyed, and that's why she's panicking. She finally found someone who showed an interest in her research, which made her feel comfortable. Yet that someone is about to cut her off, and that's why she's panicking. She is as pitiful as can be. If possible, he wants to help her. I don't blame him, but his hand won't reach her. He won't reach her unless she reaches out. Unless she asks for help, there's no way he can help her. Until she realizes it herself, no matter how much he reaches out, she will refuse his helping hand. However, his selfish imagination stops right away. Is Rika home or not? If she goes into details, she will become suspicious of him since he told her he saw Rika at home. That will put him in a very dangerous position. A guy who has been on the phone puts down the receiver. Major, there's no answer. There's nobody home. What is the observation unit saying? Since the 17th, the day they started their observation, there hasn't even been one phone call. Director Irie. That means Rika-chan is still at home, right? Eh? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure. She's gotten so much better. Maybe she snuck out or something. Today is the day of Wadanagashi Festival, remember? I think there are some vendors set up near Rika-chan's house. There are a lot of people going in and out, so maybe an observer missed her. Well, can that be possible? After Director Irie left, the house has been sealed. I don't think that she could have gotten out of a window. So the Mountain Hounds are sure that R has not left the house, right? Yes, we're sure. R is inside of the R residence, and she hasn't gotten out of the house since the 17th. We're sure about that. The only person who checked was Director Irie, and nobody from the Mountain Hounds checked, but you're sure about that, right? Eh. One of the Mountain Hounds looks at Irie. Irie swallows and then nods to him. And how do you explain R's corpse at the Okinomiya station? Like I said, there's the possibility of some kind of a mistake. The autopsy isn't done yet, and the body hasn't been confirmed to be Furude Rika. It could be just a rumor. You already said that! How many hours do you think have passed since that rumor has gotten to Tokyo? Unless we do something about this, Tokyo will... Takano realizes Irie is standing right next to her and shuts her mouth. But Irie already knows what she wants to say. Major, there was a phone call for you from Nomura-sama in Tokyo. Shit. I told her to give me a little time. Takano can usually control herself well, but she's obviously not doing a good job right now. Her body language shows she is irritated. Is it her habit to scratch herself? As she folds her arms, there are marks where her nails touch her skin. She is clearly irritated. Takano-san is rather occupied right now. I'll take it. Nomura-san, right? I've never talked to her, have I? Sorry, this phone call is for Major. The Mountain Hounds member looks at Takano and Irie's faces alternately. Director Irie, I have to take care of some stuff. Could you please excuse yourself? Oh, sure. I understand. You are managing the Irie institution. I shouldn't say anything, huh? Somebody, take him to the director's room. Hurry! She's basically telling him to get out. Irie leaves the security room quietly. Hello, this is Takano. Sorry to make you wait. I'm sorry to call you repeatedly. So did you find out anything else? I'm sorry. I've ordered my men to get to the bottom of this immediately. Some of them are headed to Okinomiya Station, and I'm just waiting to hear from them. I see, so you should be hearing from them soon, right? What time do you think you can call us? I will call you as soon as I find out something. It's hard to say what time, though. As soon as possible, of course. Hehe. Major, have you been on an airplane before? Eh? Yes, of course. When an airplane takes off, enormous power is needed. That's why sometimes there is engine trouble at takeoff. If the plane hasn't sped up yet, all it has to do is slow down and abandon the takeoff. But if it has already sped up, it's more dangerous to stop, so they go ahead and take off. Usually a jet plane has 4 engines, so even if one engine breaks down, it can still fly with no problems. It's the same with our operation. There is more than one engine, so if we have enough speed, we'll go ahead with our plan. We'll figure out what to do later. But we are only preparing to take off. Do you know what I mean? The first step of the operation is Tomitake's assassination. That hadn't even started, so what Nomura is saying is correct. If you already knew the plane you were on had a broken engine before it took off, what would you do? You'd get off, right? It's the same thing with us. Our clients want to get off the plane because we found engine trouble before takeoff. If they are already at the point of no return, then a little mistake wouldn't matter that much. But they are still before that point. That's why they are overly cautious about even a tiny mistake. We're checking to see if it is in fact engine trouble as we speak. I know. You are a traffic controller at a control tower. I'm a flight attendant to calm the clients down. I'm doing my best to talk them into staying on board, even if there is a chance the plane will never take off. If it takes too long to fix the problem, this flight may be cancelled completely. Major Takano, this means that your grandfather's article will be known as a madman's article. Do you understand that? She has the manipulation over her. When one girl dies, all villagers go mad. That's too silly. Where did you get such an idea? This is just a fantasy. This is stupid. Who the heck do Takano Hifumi and Takano Mio think they are? This is too funny. Takano grinds her teeth. She squeezes the receiver so tightly her knuckles go white. She really is being manipulated. Now, do you understand what will happen? Do you get it? Your grandfather's honor depends on this, as does yours. Yes. Thank you for thinking about us. Don't worry. I'm your only ally. I'll help you achieve the ending that makes you happy. I'll be with you until the end. So please find out if the information is true or false at Okinomiya Station. I'll do my best, but it is not easy to deal with unhappy clients. I'm sorry to make you go through that. Please give me a little more time. Yes, goodbye. Takano makes sure Nomura puts down the phone first, and then hangs up herself. Hasn't Okanogi called yet? Call him! Major, we just called 10 minutes ago. He's supposed to call as soon as he finds something out. Why don't you take a little break? Your coffee is... The unit member tries to serve a cup of coffee to Takano, but she knocks it aside. The cup falls on the floor and makes a black puddle. Everyone in the security room goes silent. Damn it. Somebody bring a mop to clean up this mess. I don't care if he called 10 minutes ago. Call him again. Tell him to find the proof that Furirika isn't dead, and also capture Tomitake. Takano is starting to realize something. She now senses that there is something behind the disappearance of Tomitake. Tomitake should know something about what's happening at Okinomiya Station. He may look dumb, but he somehow found out about the plan. And now he is trying to shake Takano. Tomitake must be behind all this. Takano is going to let him enjoy the festival tonight if he behaved today. The quickest way is for Takano to see Furirika's face at her house. But she can't leave and she can't trust Irie. Because there are too many people going in and out of the festival. The mountain hounds have their hands full. If she answered the phone, that'd do, but she doesn't answer. That means the house is empty. And Furirika's death is real. What went wrong? Who deceived Takano? There's only one person. The only person who claimed that he saw her at the house. Irie is the most suspicious one. Tomitake is already out of the hotel and nowhere to be found. So maybe Rika is already out of that house and hiding somewhere else. That means Irie betrayed her, and he is connected to Tomitake. Start observing Director Irie. What? Are you saying he's lying? Why would he do that, though? Tomitake must have noticed our plan. He left the hotel and told Rika to go somewhere safe. He deceived us, and we've been observing an empty house. That house can't be empty. There is somebody in that house. Do you have proof that's R? It's not R. That person is there to deceive the mountain hounds, simply to make it look like Rika's home. That's it. Tell Okanogi to break into the R residence. I don't know who's in there, but whoever it is, they're connected to Tomitake and Rika. Put the heat on them. But we can't break into the R residence, not today. There are just too many festival people around our residence. We can't break in until the festival is over, which is around midnight. That's why you guys are here for, right? Just do something. Why? Why can't you do what I tell you to do? Can't you follow my orders? Why? Can you only follow my guardian's order? Ooh. The unit members can only watch in silence. They know nothing can comfort her. Suddenly the phone breaks the silence. Takano jumps. Yes? What? Major, good news. Karasuga successfully got the number from the investigation department in Tokyo calls for their scheduled report. The phone number is for Shishibone City. Mountain Hounds are trying to pinpoint the address. It's Tomitaki! Hibari, gather your most skillful guys. He's being cautious. Don't make mistakes. Shirasagi, back them up. Understood. Hibari 1 to all units. As soon as we get the address, we'll go in. Everyone, get on board. Shit, hasn't our man from the phone company called yet? Not yet. 5 more minutes. It's 8:45 a.m. They don't know where in Shishibone he's staying. But depending on where it is, it may be too far to get there before 9 a.m. He has to depend on his luck. Damn it, not 5 minutes, 50 seconds. What the hell's he doing? All he has to do is to add numbers after the area code. We've got it. The address is Hirasaka 1XX, Hotel Moderato. Since the call goes to the operator, we don't know the room number. Did you hear that, Hibari? We've got it. We're going. Luckily, Hirasaka 1 is close enough. Okanogi was right. Tomitaki is hiding nearby. The garage doors of Okanogi Gardeners open one after another, and the white vans leave in a hurry. That scumbag. It's our turn now. He didn't even think there could be an enemy in the investigation department. It's my turn to surprise attack you. Come on, Tomitaki. Hotel Moderato. There's a cheap-looking sign. It's a business hotel located in the squalid outskirts. It's a perfect hotel for someone to hide in. It definitely needs to be renovated if it wants to draw more guests, but obviously they don't have enough money. Tomitaki is staying in one of the rooms on the 2nd floor. The interior of the room is worse than his previous hotel. It only has a bed and a phone, but that phone is what he needs the most now. If he didn't have to receive a report regularly, he would keep changing his hotel, which is safer. But he needs the latest information from the investigation department, and his course of action will change according to the situation. Unnecessary moves may cause miscommunication in case of an emergency. Tomitaki never suspected there was a spy in the investigation department in Tokyo. The ticking sound from the clock echoes in the room. It's almost 9 a.m., but the phone may not ring right at 9 a.m. Tomitaki waits in front of the phone patiently. He tries to organize the information in his head so he can answer the questions calmly. At the same time, he keeps in mind that there is a possibility the enemy will come in for an attack. Then he hears a woman scream in the distance. Again, he hears another scream. He senses something is happening inside of the hotel. His intuition tells him that someone is checking every single room with a master key. Tomitaki opens the curtain a little. He sees several Mountain Hounds members, and they are blocking all the ways out from the hotel. How long have they been there? They finally found where Tomitaki is. Tomitaki can hear the loud footsteps. He hears voices, too. This is empty. Next. There is no way to reject the master key. Tomitaki can easily count about 20 members. Maybe there are more. It's no use trying to fight with them. He can only hide. He's going to hide under the bed or in the bathroom. The ceiling won't open up like in the movies. Should he jump out from the window? This is the 2nd floor. It is possible to jump. The enemy is expecting that too. But this is in the middle of the city. It may be impossible to run from them. Then Tomitaki hears footsteps stopping in front of his door. He thinks this is it. Oh, he jumps out from the window. Of course there are members of the Mountain Hounds waiting on the ground. They point at him and about 6 of them run toward him. Tomitaki dashes! This takes the Mountain Hounds by surprise. He started to dash right after he jumped out from the 2nd floor. Tomitaki was prepared to do something like this. He has been training in case of an emergency like this. Hibari 10 to Hibari 1. We found the target. He's running. We need assistance. Hibari 1 to Shirasagi. The target is heading west using the back way. Stop him. Shirasagi, roger. Shirasagi 2, 3, 4. Head over there. Here he comes. That's him. Three members of the Mountain Hounds jump out from behind the light post and stand in front of Tomitaki. They prepare to stop him, but Tomitaki keeps running at full speed. They realize he isn't running towards them to knock them down. He's trying to run past them. There's no point in taking a fighting position. They lower themselves and try to jump on him at the same time. Now! Wow! Tomitaki jumps out over them. Boing! He jumps over them like an athlete jumping over a hurdle. Holy shit! But he isn't an athlete, and they're not hurdles. Tomitaki's heel hits one of the members. The other two guys thought they jumped on Tomitaki. Tomitaki flies over them easily. As he grabs onto the two heads, he smashes them against each other. Bam! You know this won't stop them, but at least he'll gain a little time to run from them. Damn, Tomitaki! The target broke through the rest intercept. He's still running. Damn it, what are you doing? Shirasagi 10! Go around in the car. Take the second left and we'll get him at 9 o'clock. Are you okay? Shit! Don't let him get away! What strength! Shit, my nose is bleeding. Tomitaki sees a van with its door wide open in front of it. It can't stop in time, and it hits the wall! As soon as it stops, several members come out of the van. Stop him, no matter what! Stop him! Come on, we have 5 guys! Tomitaki sees 5 men ahead of him, but he doesn't think that 5 men can stop him. Why do trains honk at people on the rails? Not because the train will get damaged, it's because the people will get hit. Get out of my way! He yells. He looks very calm. He isn't telling them because they're in his way. He's warning them to move away so they won't get hurt. Look at how many we are. We outnumber him 5-1. Don't tell me we can't stop him. No way! There's no way he can run past us. Let's go! Tomitaki doesn't grin. A train doesn't grin. Wow! Choo-choo! Chugga, 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 motherfucker! We've captured Tomitaki. Oh. Shit. Really? It didn't take that long. I want to ask him some questions. Don't kill him, okay? Bring him over here. We'll kill him afterwards, but I've already prepared a great way for him to go. The phone continues to ring inside of Tomitaki's empty hotel room. Well, that sucks. Oh, shit. Within 30 minutes, Tomitaki comes in through the back door to the Irie Institution, wearing a gag and handcuffs. Tomitaki doesn't even move, as if he's sedated with a drug. The Mountain Hounds members carry him out of the van. Irie sees Tomitaki from his window and comes out in a hurry. Takano is already there. What is going on here, Takano-san? The Mountain Hounds members glare at Irie silently. Irie realizes he shouldn't have come out. I didn't see Jiro-san for a while, so I became worried and had the Mountain Hounds look for him. It was a good thing I did, because look, he has developed final phase symptoms. He developed final phase symptoms? Are you sure? Of course, Tomitaki doesn't reply. Irie decides not to say anymore. I see. That's too bad. Let's give him some medication right away. Of course. I hope it's not too late. Hehehe. Irie already knows. The Mountain Hounds found him. Irie isn't sure if Tomitaki was able to arrange something with Tokyo. He isn't even sure if the watchdogs have been called in. He guesses Tomitaki didn't have time. If the watchdogs were called in, the Mountain Hounds would catch that information. If that was the case, they would drop everything and run. But Tomitaki isn't captured and he is here. That means it hasn't gotten that far and they're trying to fix the damage. In other words, Tomitaki wasn't able to do what we hoped he would do. What are they going to do to Tomitaki? Since they brought him back alive, are they planning to torture him to confess? This is dangerous. He will be killed. Irie realizes he has to do something in place of Tomitaki. The biggest reason why Irie has to rescue Tomitaki is because Irie doesn't have a way to get in touch with Tokyo. Takano wanted Irie to be useless, so she never told him about how to get in touch with Tokyo. So Irie could receive phone calls from Tokyo, but could only call them through Takano. And therefore Tomitaki is the key. Unless Irie rescues him, they can't win. But Irie isn't like the Mountain Hounds. He's simply a doctor and a researcher. There's no way Irie can rescue Tomitaki from this high-security area. There are 8 Mountain Hounds members here. There are usually only 2, but Takano called in more. Of course, the basement is a highly secured area. One must have a security access card to get in. In other words, Irie is the only one who can rescue Tomitaki in this situation. One needs a fingerprint match in addition to a security access card. That means you can't get in with just a security access card. Therefore, Irie is the only person who can rescue Tomitake from this high-security basement. That's why, even if it's impossible, Irie has to do it. Irie makes fists and holds them tightly to encourage himself, but he only notices his fists are shaking. Irie, don't you remember? Then Irie remembers what Akasaka told him. Thank you, Hanyu. But it's very hard to anticipate your own danger. You can't underestimate it. You may not even get a chance to make the phone call. If you sense something odd, that's an emergency. Knowing the seriousness of the conspiracy, they won't hesitate to kill us. Please be very careful. Irie feels cold sweat on his back. Is this the emergency Akasaka was talking about? He shouldn't think it's still okay. He may lose the chance to run. He realizes trying to do something by himself is foolish. He has a security access card. That doesn't mean he has to rescue Tomitake by himself. Just like everyone else is trying to combine their power, he should ask for help. Also, Tomitake is in their hands, which means the Mountain Hounds already realized the attack and now they're trying to counterattack. It's very possible they are suspicious of Irie too. Once the Mountain Hounds break into Rika's house, Irie's lies will be exposed. That's right. This is the emergency Akasaka was talking about. Irie realizes that. Time to summon Akasaka. He is already in danger. He needs to leave immediately. The Sonozaki residence is the gathering place in case of an emergency. His allies gather at the Sonozaki residence. He should explain the situation and think about how to rescue Tomitake. You also kind of need to summon Akasaka too, right? Takano probably won't kill Tomitake immediately. She wants to kill him as the 50 years curse tonight. But there's still a little time left. He has allies, and with his security access card, there is a chance to rescue him. Irie has to let Akasaka know that he's escaping. If they become suspicious of Irie, they will check the house, and Akasaka will be in danger too. There's a possibility of a chain reaction. So Irie doesn't miss his last chance to escape, but he still has to do his final job. Irie picks up the phone number at his desk, calls Rika's house number, and leaves. This is the sign for an emergency. Irie remembers when he thought about how long he was going to stay in this director's room. He never knew this day would come this suddenly. He sees the framed picture of his parents on his desk. He became a doctor so he could clear the misunderstanding between his parents and regain their family ties. But how did he get involved in something like this? No, he will be back. He will come back and continue to fight against the Hinamizawa syndrome. He vows to himself that he will never abandon that responsibility. I'll be back. Mom and Dad. Irie says his final goodbye and leaves the director's room. Major. There's a call from the director's room to an outside number. The phone number is our residence. Eh? What does that mean? Can you listen in? Of course. We can listen in here. One of the members turns on the speaker. There's a sound of ringtones. Why is Director Irie calling that house now? Maybe Zara is at home and he's trying to let her know that Tomitake has been captured. That may be it. He has no idea we're listening in. What is Irie going to talk about? Takano waits patiently to listen into the conversation, but the ringtone continues to ring. It has been over 30 seconds. There's no answer. Nobody is home. The director sure is patient. I guess he's sure that she's home. Major! You have the director on the security camera for the back door. Oh shit. The black and white quadrisect monitor shows Irie running out from the back door. What's going on? Who's calling from the director's room? Takano becomes completely confused, but the ringtones continue. Takano finally realizes what's going on. It's a trap! He knew we were observing and that's why he made the fake call. Irie is a traitor. Catch him! Run, Irie. Security room on the first floor. Stop Director Irie. The target is heading to the staff parking lot from the back door. The 2 unit members who are playing cards in the security room on the first floor jump into action. The security room is located next to the back door, so Irie is still within reach. On the other hand, Irie has made a serious mistake. He could have left the clinic during the 30 seconds Takano and the guys were listening to the ringtones. He forgot his car key at it. Oh no. Now he realizes he shouldn't have gone back. He should have escaped on foot. But Irie isn't used to this kind of emergency situation, unlike Akasaka. This must be a typical mistake any normal people would make, who has never gone through an emergency situation would make. Although he made mistakes, he didn't forget to call Akasaka. People usually get extremely clumsy when they are in a rush. All he has to do is turn the key, but he can't even do that smoothly. He keeps turning the key. Finally, the engine starts. He thinks he's still okay. Even if someone questions him, all he has to say is that he was going out to get something. When he takes the side brake off with his sweaty left hand, he sees two of the Mountain Hounds members dashing out from the back door. As the two guys look around, Irie's eyes meet with one of the guy's eyes in the rearview mirror. One of the guys points at Irie's car, and the two start running toward it. They both look extremely serious, and they sure don't look like they're running after him because he dropped the pen. Ooh! Irie's body is suddenly covered in sweat. Go, Irie! Before the guys can jump onto the car, Irie steps on the gas pedal, and the car takes off with spinning wheels. Of course, the guys don't give up. They get into their car and start to chase Irie. Fucking car chase now! Security to base! The director is on the run in his car. Do you want us to force him to stop? Major! It's Takano. He's probably headed to the Furude Shrine. There are too many people at the shrine, so it'll be impossible to catch him there. Fine, don't worry about injuries. Don't let him go. Stop him forcibly. This is security, Roger. We will force him to stop. Send backup just in case. Over. This is HQ, Roger. We'll send a Guisu as your backup. Don't wait for them. Stop him now! Oh shit. Mountain Hounds have Irie's car in their view as it runs at full speed. They have to find the perfect spot and timing to stop him. It's not easy driving a car when you're in a rush. Of course, the more you step on a gas pedal, the more speed you gain. But when you're in a hurry, you can't control the steering wheel well enough to escape quickly. Oh no. Irie sees his pursuers in the rearview mirror, and he's completely distracted by it. He is driving carelessly. His driving is so reckless that he could easily get into an accident on his own. Also, the fear is driving his mind all confused, and he makes a wrong turn. That mistake makes him even more confused and panicky. Hehe, Director, you're going to lose your license for driving recklessly like that. Well, the two guys are ordered to stop him. They're starting to think that Irie is going to get into an accident on his own. If possible, they don't want to turn this into a major car chase. Security vehicle. This is Otori 1. Come in. Commander! Security vehicle here. We're still chasing him. We're on the path through the forest near the 5th District. Not sure about the exact location. We're heading your way as your backup, as per HQ's orders. Estimated time of arrival is in 15 minutes. Don't wait for us. I don't think we'll be there in time. Okinogi grumbles. He simply left Okonomiya in a hurry, responding to Major Princess. Because of that distance, there's no way he can get there in time. But he was still ordered to provide backup. Even if he explained, the princess wouldn't have understood anyway. Members who are with Okinogi smile bitterly. Maybe we can get them to revolt against Takano. As Takano starts acting erratically enough and that they give up on her. In which direction are you heading? In the worst case scenario, we'll leave the town. Don't let him. We'll hunt the mountains, so immobilize him. Is there anyone else? Any weapons? It's in the middle of the forest. There's nobody around. We have one submachine gun in the security vehicle. The guy in the passenger seat reclines the seat and climbs to the back. He lifts one of the seats and takes out a black machine gun. The paint on one corner is coming off, and the shiny silver metal is exposed. It is a machine gun, but it doesn't look as powerful as a normal machine gun. Once the guy extends a shoulder stock and sets it, it suddenly becomes a vicious weapon. It is an MP5, correct? Is it A5 or SD3? The guy in the back seat looks at the unique gun barrel. It's thick and long. It is SD3. It's a silencer as well. You're allowed to fire. Go for the tires. Security vehicle, Roger. We'll attack. Oh boy. The guy in the back seat opens the driver's side back window and leans out from the car. His sharp eyes aim at one of the tires on Irie's car. It's a straight road. Irie's car is weaving, but not enough to avoid a shot. The pursuers have Irie's car in their sights. They want to get as close to Irie's car as possible, but they're afraid they might get caught up if Irie's car overturns. They realize this is as close as they can get to Irie's car. I'm gonna fire in 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Fire! The sound from the machine gun is a lot lighter than what people imagine, but its power is unimaginable. One of the tires on Irie's car is torn to shreds and collapses with white smoke. Oh shit. As one tire collapsed all of a sudden, Irie loses control of his car. He tries to steer away, but that makes things even worse. Oh shit! As it spins, Irie's car drives off the shoulder and goes down the slope of the forest. Oh shit. Wah! The sound of trees breaking and the car being smashed disappear down the slope. The pursuers stop the car and look down the slope, but the plants are growing so high it's impossible to check from there. The attack was a success. Target vehicle went down the slope. It is possible that the driver is dead. We'll search on foot. Otori 1, roger. Nagisu is in the area. If you're lucky, you'll run into them. You aren't even close. I'm counting on you. Good luck. Roger, ending communication. Let's go. Mountain Hounds members get out of the car and head into the woods without hesitation. Oh boy. Akasaka has received the phone signal from Irie. The phone rang for over 3 minutes. The signal told Akasaka that Irie was in some kind of an emergency, and that Akasaka himself was in danger now. Takano made a mistake. She didn't realize ringtones were the signal. She assumed someone staying at the house would pick up the phone eventually. Her mistake allowed Akasaka to receive this extremely important signal. Akasaka waits for exactly 3 minutes, then runs downstairs quickly. He already put his shoes on while he listened to the phone ringing. Akasaka knows the geography of this town from the map by phone. He knows the shortest route to the Sonozaki residence as well as alternative routes, just in case the shortest route is already blocked. People will be surprised when they see a stranger coming out of this house, but he doesn't care about that now. He must get to the Sonozaki residence immediately. However, the observers will see him, and that's a problem. They will come after him. If the house is empty, they will assume the man who ran from the house knows something. Once Akasaka is out of the house, he has to be prepared to fight. He relaxes his shoulders and reaches for the doorknob. Major, there's a message from the unit observing the R residence. A suspicious man exited the house. A man? Who is it? Actually, I don't care. Catch him. Observing unit, roger. Pursue and stop him. Come on, One Punch Akasaka. It's only 10 a.m. It's a lively morning. Many people are getting ready for the festival. Akasaka weaves through the people going in the opposite direction and runs down the stairs leading to the shrine. Mountain Hounds are chasing after him. The happy faces on the villagers and the serious faces on Akasaka and the Mountain Hounds are very contrastive. Akasaka can hear his pursuers. He doesn't even need to turn around to check on them. Akasaka holds his breath and tries to concentrate as he runs faster than his full speed. The success rate of an escape depends on the distance between the pursuer and the person running away. Even a little distance makes a difference. Akasaka runs down the bottom of the stairs like the wind and heads in the opposite direction, away from the Sonozaki residence. This isn't a mistake. He just wants to lose the pursuers. Shit, what speed? Is he Skanda or something? The observers weren't ready for this chase. They never expected a fast, grown man to run out of the house. They assumed it would be a little girl. That assumption was their mistake. Because, besides, Akasaka's locomotive-like power is nothing like that of normal people. There is no way they can catch him. Mountain Hounds fall for Akasaka's trick. They call HQ, tell him that he's headed in the opposite direction, and follow him. Akasaka was confident that he could have completely confused them if he had a little more time. Not only that, he could have attacked them individually. Were there only 3 pursuers? No, there were probably 4. He is confident that he is emotionally, technically, and physically ready for anything. Usually overrating oneself is dangerous, but Akasaka is above such an immature level. Resisting violently at a place other than his destination may prompt him to waste manpower and time. But Akasaka isn't sure of the real meaning of Irie's phone signal. The level of emergency isn't low at all. He doesn't have any time to waste, so he has to get to the Sonozaki residence. As Akasaka runs fast, he tries to think calmly. Can he attack them first and then head to the residence? The pursuers are running out of breath and are scattered around. It's not easy to fight with 4 guys at the same time, but it is different if he can fight them one at a time. When Aksaga thinks he has a high enough chance of winning, he takes a deep breath and makes a U-turn around a light post. What? The mountain hounds are surprised to see this guy who was running away from them is now running toward them. They prepare to fight. But before Aksaga even gets to them, he already has everything all planned in his head. He calculates how many blows are required to take them all out. But his calculation fails. His famous armor-piercer punch connects with the face of the first guy. He didn't even need to think about a second blow. While the first guy is still up in the air, his second armor-piercer takes out the second guy. There's a chorus of cicadas. Irie wakes up. He needs a little time to realize what has just happened. His seatbelt saved him from serious injury. However, it is sheer luck that the metal parts of the seatbelt didn't get tangled, and that the door didn't become warped. Irie needs to run. He's on the bottom of the slope near a different forest road. Irie endures the pain and takes the seatbelt off. He gets out of the car. He hears someone walking toward him through the bushes. It must be Pursuer. He can't get caught here. If he was to get caught, it would be impossible to rescue Tomitaki. Not only that, nobody would ever know Tomitaki is captured in the basement of the clinic. He knows he's helpless, but he can't get caught here. The only thing he can do at this point is resist them and run as long as he can. But Irie realizes immediately that as he starts to run, he has no strength, his knees are shaking, and he can't even see things straight. He's only stepping on the gas pedal, but his lungs are about to explode, and his head is lacking oxygen. He must be this lethargic because the tension suddenly stopped. He understands that in his head, but he can't get his body moving. Yet he tries to run, albeit being wobbly. He hears a noise from behind coming down the slope. This is it. But he still tries to run as much as he can. Security to HQ. We found him. He's injured. We'll capture him. I hear the voice. Shit, what can I do? I have to run. I must run. You must remember to retreat. Shihan-san, what song is that you've been singing? Don't you know? It's really popular nowadays. Sorry. But they're ignorant when it comes to pop music. There's a wrecked car ahead. Oh my god! You, of all the fucking luck. Oh, boy. Bless you, Shion. Oh.